So I have issues with plates disappearing, and now I've come across it here with this handrail. So I have basically just extended this out 3/16 on the end, and now if I come back here and click on update, we can see that my handrail now disappears, and you can see the detail box is still this size. It hasn't got any larger, so let's try to update again. And let's see what's over here. Yeah, just a label for that angle. So let's update again. So this is a problem if we have this all labeled and everything, and then I lose it. Now I'm back to scratch, then I gotta delete this. So let me come back again and let me just see if I go in and audit. If I go back into this model and audit, so it's running the audit. Let's see what happens. This is a rather large model. This is only a small portion of it. So you can see in the bottom here, the audit is working. Actually, you can't see it. Let me, as soon as the audit runs, I'll have to minimize this. It's not giving me the opportunity to now. So it's got another 30% left maybe. Hopefully this will work if I run the audit command, if I'm having this issue with elements disappearing and updating of details, because as we all know, you have to add your own labels and stuff. So double feature hole detected, so there's the double holes that it's removed. So let me minimize this. Alright, so now let's go back to the drawing and see what happens if I update this now. Some say the audit is what the problem is. That has not made a difference. So what we can see now is if I come back over here and I select that camera, right, and then I want to put that onto that drawing, let me go here, I'll select this, the plus sign, scroll to the bottom to get that drawing, 703, okay, and it's going to put that on the drawing. So if I go back to E703, we can see there is no handrail again. So let me move this. It's just this really strange behavior that really bothers me. I can't figure it out. So one, okay, so I'm just going to scale this up. And the handrail may possibly, yes, so the handrail has come back in. So I don't know if I back it up. Let me see if I go back here. So that's the one that I just put on this sheet. Now if I go back to this one, let's see if I go to view properties and let's change this to 3/4. So one, will the handrail come in if I resize? If I change the scale, it will come in. So if anyone has that issue, maybe that's an option for you, and maybe you won't lose all your labels. Just unusual. I don't. It seems like it might only be on my system. Whatever I have done, I can see here. This is the problem. I want this to be 12 inches. So if I go back here, so I have scaled that, but it doesn't seem like it has updated. So let me cancel this. Go back to the 703 and let's update this, because this should have been 12 I have, oh, it is 12. Just the dimension line didn't move. Alright, so that's good. So it's 12 and an 8. It should not be 12 and an 8. Alright, so let's run the fix again and just see. So I want to make this an 1/8 of an inch smaller. Advanced joint property, we're going to go to handrail, end of handrail, and this one I want to make 1/8 less, so we want to make it 1/16. And you can see that's got slightly smaller. Go back to your 703. Let's update this. And you can see your handrail's gone again. So, and then we want to do update. It has not come back, so now what I'm going to do is advanced view properties, and then we'll switch this back to 3/4. And then we'll change the scale back up. Now that hasn't worked. The handrail has not come back that time on the resizing, rescaling. So that's not working. So maybe let's see what happens if we scale it back up. Okay. So it's unusual behavior, and there seems like there's different ways to bring the elements back in, but they don't seem to work each time. So now again I'm left with no handrail. So now again I'm going to have to delete that. I'm going to come back in here, I'm going to click on this box, I'm going to change this to the proper scale that I want, and I'm going to select that camera. A lot of times I make the scale a little smaller just so I can make sure it fits on the drawing, and then I resize it. So it's quite frustrating behavior that I can't edit elements, that they, as soon as I edit them, then they disappear. So you can see it hasn't come in with it. So let's update and see if it comes in now. Seems like it is. Yeah, when it takes a little longer, it seems like the elements are coming back in. So I don't know, this behavior is starting to become pretty annoying. Other people don't seem to be having the same issue, so I guess that's a good thing. And alright.